Hey guys, welcome to another Throwback Thursday. I don't want to talk about my hair. It's way darker than I intended, so moving on from that. Today I'm going to use the Jackie Aina palette with ABH. I love this palette. I use it quite a bit. I don't know, have I used it in a video other than the comparison video? I'm not sure. I can't remember right off. I don't remember if I did or not. But anyway, I love this palette. I use it all the time, whether it's on camera or not. So I wanted to use it and show you one of my favorite looks out of this palette. One of the favorite things that I like to do. So without further ado, let's get started. I did use my Believe Beauty Lock-It eyeshadow primer, Lock-It In eyeshadow primer. I always, for some reason, can't remember that. Lock-It In eyeshadow primer from Believe Beauty in the shade Universal. I can't decide which one I like better. I think I might like this Universal shade better than the translucent, although the translucent is really good too. So I mean, it's not like one's bad, it's just that I like this one better. This is the one I prefer. I'm gonna grab my Sultry palette really quick, just because the ABH and Jackie Aina doesn't have one of these. I just need a white shade just to set that. So if you have this palette or want to purchase this palette, I think it might be on sale. I'm not 100% sure, but I know one of the last times I looked at it, it was on sale. Or if you want to go to C Color and get their dupe of it, it's up to you completely. I just like the ABH formula. That's just my preference, but that's totally, whatever your preference is. So I'm going to take this shade here. It is called Ginger. Basically the color of my shirt, and I'm gonna put that through the crease. I do like a smaller brush for blending like precisely in my crease, but when I'm doing this first shade, I do like this bigger brush. It's just always been like my go-to. Just even though I do have hooded eyes, I still prefer this one. It just kind of like gives that blown out effect. That's what I like it for. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go into is this shade here. I'm trying to move my fingers so it doesn't look like I'm pointing at a bunch, but this one here is like a deeper shade than the Ginger. It's called Edges. I concentrate it to the outer corner more, but I do kind of blend it in toward the inner corner. And I did switch my brush, so I have a smaller one. And I'm going back with this brush, no extra product, just to blend. I'm just a blender. I just like to blend. And if you're not familiar with ABH shadows, that you will have fallout. Just wanted to let you know that. It sweeps away very easily though. I'm going to take this brush that I was just using. I'm going to go into this deeper brown shade here called Credit. And I'm going to just tap that in the outer corner. As I'm lightly tapping, it's basically blending itself. That's the one good thing about ABH shadows. Look at the blend. No extra product, I'm just blending. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I just like to. And then I either take this shade, sometimes I'll do, this is the shade Sponsored. It's like a green color. I'll show it to you on my hand. And this is what it looks like. It has like a brown undertone, but then it has a green shift. It's really beautiful. Sometimes I'll use that shade. Most of the time though, I'll go for this one here called Lituation. Take it on my finger, and that just goes all over the lid. And I just tap it with my finger. I'm gonna take one of these tiny brushes and get a little bit on my brush and just go in that inner corner where my finger won't fit. Then I'm just going to take the smaller brush, just blend the edges, and then just take a tiny dip of that dark brown just to kind of mold these together just a little bit. And I mean a tiny bit. I don't take much at all. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but this is basically the eye look. That's what I like to do. This is one of my favorites. It's one I love to do for fall, but honestly, I love to do it anytime. I just love it. I know it's a little bit deeper than what I normally do, but still, I love it just the same. So I will probably highlight with the Soleil, just to let you know. But yeah, that's basically all that I do. So since that didn't take very long, I'll let you watch me do my face, but I'm just gonna kind of speed through it a little bit. So I'll try to be quick. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Soothing facial mist and just spray all over my face. Smells really good. Let it dry. I'm gonna take my NYX marshmallow primer, just a tiny bit of it. I'm gonna take my Peach Perfect foundation. It's in the shade Warm Nude. I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep using it because I want to try to use all that I can out of it. I've really been liking this concealer here lately, and especially this combination, the Peach Perfect and the Kimchi, the Most concealer. I use the shade Light Beige. I'm not crazy about the applicator still, but I work with it. It's not my favorite, but I work with it. So next, I'm going to take my Hourglass palette, and I'm going to take this middle shade here. It is the Finishing Powder in Diffuse Light, and I am going to set my under eye with this. I'm going to go down my nose, just a little here in the center of my forehead, and on my chin, just to kind of keep those spots bright. Then I'm going to take my my Peach Perfect setting powder. I'm going to take that and set the rest of my face. I'm just going to keep using my Hourglass palette and use the bronzer out of here. It is the bronzer in Natural Bronze Light. Then I'm going to take that light powder one more time and just kind of keep it there on the bridge. Make sure I didn't lose it. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. It's in the shade Always Cheery. It has a little bit of sheen to it. It's very pigmented, so I want to be careful with it. And this is something I haven't used in a while. It's the Wonder Beauty After Hours highlighter. Just going to dip in there. Highlight my cheeks. Such a good highlighter. I hit pan on it. Of course, it wasn't a big one, but I did hit pan. Then I'm just going to take my big powder brush. I started to say blush brush. This is my powder brush. And just kind of go over all that just to kind of diffuse everything. I'm going to try this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I'm going to try to make it work. I have tried quite a few times. And I'm not giving up yet. Okay, let me just say, I don't like this. I've tried so hard to make it work. I've tried everything that I can. I just can't. I can't make it work. So this, don't waste your money on it. I don't think it was very expensive, but just don't waste your money. So I tried to do that and it just wasn't looking good. So I tried, then I did this, and you know, it is what it is at this point. So I wanted not to have black looking brows. I've been trying to like work on that because I want it to look more feathered in this inner portion. But yeah, it just is what it is. So I did that, and I used the Precisely My Brow from Benefit, and then I also used the Revolution brow gel in the shade Ash Brown. So that's what I have on my brows, and with the darker hair, it matches pretty good. So, okay, let's get in to this under eye. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this ginger shade and just go underneath my eye here. I'm going to take a little bit of this little liner, not a little bit. I'm going to take this small liner brush, and I'm going to take just a tiny bit of this credit shade, which is that darker brown, and I'm just going to put it on this very like outer third right here. The reason I do that is I feel like it kind of pulls my eye upward a little bit. Do you see the difference? It's a very subtle difference, but it's a difference nonetheless. Then I'm also going to just take my blending brush and just blend right here. Then I'm going to take this Soleil shade and put it in this inner corner. And the brow bone. I just take a clean, well, it's the brush I use to blend that first shade, and I just kind of, no extra product, I just blend those together so it doesn't look like a harsh line between them. I'm just going to grab this Milk Long Wear Gel Eyeliner in the shade CEO, which is basically dark brown. So I did my waterline and tightline with that. And I have this tiny little Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag mascara. Since I used ABH Shadow, why not use the mascara, right? I'm not sure if I've used this before, so I just, I think I have. I know I've used it. I don't know if I've used it in a video is what I'm trying to say. So this is just with the mascara and without mascara, so you can compare. There's the eyes. Let's do the lips and we'll be done. So this is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade So Happy, S-O-W. Wipe my lips off. I just went ahead and filled my lips in with that. I think I may just leave it like that because I used to do this and then put a gloss on, but then when you wear a mask, the gloss gets stuck to it. So I'll take a little bit of this Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick in the shade Nakey Nakey. I'm going to put it right in the center. That kind of gives like an ombre effect, and I feel like when I do that, it kind of makes my lips look bigger, which I know my bottom lip is kind of big anyway, but my top lip could use some help. So I feel like when I do that, it looks a little bigger, and I like it a little bit more. So here is the Throwback Thursday with my Jackie Aina palette. One of my absolute favorite palettes, and I'm not just saying that lightly. Like, I absolutely love this palette. I use it all the time. And I really just absolutely love all of these colors, but especially like these 6 right over here and these couple here. Like, these are beautiful too, don't get me wrong. They are, absolutely. But these are just my vibe and my color scheme, you know? So I love it. It's a perfect palette for all throughout the year, honestly, because these like pinks and purples you could use for like Valentine's Day, you know, anytime you can wear pinks and purples. But I'm just saying, like, that would be a good time to pull that out. And it's just a really, really good palette. I love it. Jackie did such a good job with choosing the colors. ABH formula is amazing, and there's just really no, if I had to rank my ABH palettes, this would probably be number 1. Even though I love Sultry, this would still probably be number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, kind of it's a quick eye look, and it is a little bit deeper than what I normally do, but I still love it. I just think that it's so, like, I still wear it throughout the daytime, even though it is a darker look. So I love it, and I hope you guys did too. And I think even with my hair being darker, having makeup on, it doesn't look as bad. I wanted, my whole point in coloring my hair was to kind of go back to my natural color. My natural color is like a medium, light medium brown. That's what my natural color is. And this is what I did on accident, because, well, not on accident. I chose the color. I mean, like, I knew what I was doing. It's not like I'm stupid, but I didn't mean for it to be this dark. And I was just trying to cover up what red I had. And if you do look at it, like, under the light, you can still see, like, the red, like the there's like a red tint still. I mean, it's dark, don't get me wrong, it's very dark, but there's still a red tint, and there always has been in my hair. There's always like that warmer red that comes through, so it just is what it is. But I'm just, you know, it looks better with that when I have the makeup on. So I am a little, it doesn't look as black, I guess is what I'm trying to say, when I have makeup on. So we'll go with it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you so much. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, and then I talked about it. So but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the Jackie Aina palette. I truly enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed the Throwback Thursdays. I seem to be getting pretty good response from it so far, so I really enjoy using what's already in my collection and not purchasing more makeup. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to purchase more makeup in 2021. I will not say that. I will say, however, my goal is to slow down on purchases in 2021. So fingers crossed. But that's, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to purchase, because that's almost impossible for me. And I have an issue, and I need to work on it. I know this, you know this, and I will work on it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you, you know, if you have similar colors in your collection, you may want to do something similar to this. So have a great day. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you next one. Bye, guys.